how they felt about hookup culture and if they found it empowering, because that's what a lot of girls I find are saying nowadays, that it's empowering. And I was that was my question. I don't know if you guys want to answer that, but
we'll start with Hensley. Go ahead.
I think hookup culture is empowering, but I don't think girls do it right. I think they go into hookup culture thinking if I give this guy what he wants, which is probably sex, then he's going to fall for me because I'm amazing and unique and I'm wonderful. And then they don't do that, and then they get their hearts broken, or they fall into bad relationships where it just started with a hookup. I think hooking up can be great, but you staying actually emotionally attached is something I so rarely see in women. So that's where the split happens.
Mm-hmm.
You mean hookup culture for only girls?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't like hookup culture.
Yeah.
And, yeah, because, wait, I have to organize that.
Yeah. Angelina?
Oh, yeah. I personally don't like partake in hookup culture. I mean, like I used to, I had my times, but like it's not something that I like enjoy, and it's not something that I like engage in. And I don't like think that it's really an empowering thing either. I don't think that it's not empowering, but I think it's just like very dependent on who you are and why you're doing it. But that's just like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm not into hookup culture.
Shania?
I also have not participated in the hookup culture. However, I do totally understand where the empowering thing can come from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, first time I had sex, I felt like I could fucking walk on water, dude. Like, I was like, I did that. Like, holy moly. So I totally get it. Like, I understand. Like, it's a good feeling afterwards. But I just don't think I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the same. I think hookup can be empowering, but just as Hensley said, like most women just get emotionally attached. Like my friends, she will start questioning herself. Do I ever see that man again? Like, but he's just so cute, and like things don't end up well. So yeah, maybe people who choose to do that need to do that right to get the power.
Do you want to come in on this, Natasha?
Yeah, I mean, if the panel was different, like maybe my opinion would stand out a bit more, but it's kind of the same as you guys. Like, I don't find hookup culture to be empowering, and I feel like the people that are teaching us that it's empowering aren't people that we should look up to. Like, I don't know if you guys have probably heard that Megan Thee Stallion song where she's all, "Don't run me, I run you." She's like a lot of our female influences that are in like pop music today, and I'm just gonna talk about that for a sec. Like, they all talk about like having a roster, and they all talk about like get that bread, get that head, then leave, and they talk about like having all these different options. When girls, like, why are they preaching all that when that is not what women innately want? Like, we want trust, we want love, we want to bond with people, and I don't find that to be empowering. So it's like, why is this being pushed upon us? And then you have communities of college girls going out and sleeping, like Brian said in last podcast. He was all first quarter 20 girls or 20 guys for one girl, like a girl getting 20 bodies in her first quarter. And that is like, it doesn't feel good to have sex with multiple people who don't care about you. It feels so much better to be with one person who you trust, who is loyal to you, who you know is there to pleasure you and you're there to pleasure them. And it's just like a better experience, you know? And so it's really unfortunate that this whole like feminist idea of hookup culture, like we're taking back our power, we're being girl bosses, all this stuff. Like, how is sleeping around with shitty men empowering? It doesn't make sense. And it's also like having a bunch of hookups with shitty guys, that's leading you to dislike men more, and it just keeps the cycle going. Like, I feel like it was all set up to be that way. I don't know. It's just messed up.
Yeah.
That was a lot to say right there, but
to add on, like, I agree with what you say for sure. I think, like, for me, like, I think sex is empowering, but I think it's empowering when it's with someone you like love. It's not like, for me, like, I almost feel like not guilty after I like, hook up with someone that I'm not like totally like, I don't have feelings for or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not guilt. It's more just like, damn, that really didn't do anything for me. Like, yes. And I feel like it just invokes more worry and more anxiety than it does like making me